Good morning, everybody. It's me, Casey. It's early in the morning on a Saturday, and I decided to get up and do some game treats because we having football tonight. So I got one little thing that I really like a lot, and my little football watchers like it a lot too. I'm going to make a couple right now for breakfast. I'll probably just eat one for breakfast because you don't need a whole lot of them. So I may just eat one for breakfast. And then once I get that done for breakfast, I'm going to make the rest of them up and hold on to them and save them for later on this evening for when the football game starts. Let's get started. And right now I'll show you. Um, right now I'll show you what my ingredients are for it. I got my frying pan. I'm going to put olive oil there. This is my Hawaiian bread that I use to make my little, what I call is my Hawaiian ham roll, okay? I use that sweet Hawaiian bread. Pepperidge Farms, you know you can't get better than Pepperidge Farms. Give them their props, that's their product. And I take one slice of the bread. I'm going to actually use 3, but I take one slice of the bread. I don't take the rolling pin and roll it out or anything like that because I want it to be a little thick, and it's easier to maneuver, easier to cook that way. And there's really nothing to this, guys. I just take my ham and I lay it there. Usually I use 3 slices. Black Forest ham is my preference. If not, then find something sweet like brown sugar or honey ham. And I take a few of the onions, because I got my onions, I got my brown sugar, I got my cheese. I take a few of my onions and put them up there. You don't even need a lot. And then I put my brown sugar. I put a little pinch, about maybe a teaspoon of brown sugar in there. That makes it sweet and good, and it mixes it in with those onions. When it blends in with the onions, oh my goodness, that'd be really nice. And then I'm gonna take just a bit of cheese and put my cheese up there. And you don't need a lot. From here, I'm gonna put it where you can see it. I'm just gonna take it, fold it over, and roll it into place. And let it sit there, and see, the bread would make it hold together. So if you don't roll it out, it'll make it hold together. If you have any problems with it rolling together, you can put an egg base up there. That should work. Or take toothpicks. I take toothpicks sometimes to stick them in there if it don't roll together the way I want it to. This little piece looks like it's going to be fine. And I'm going to take that, roll it together, push it together, and I'll push that down and let it sit there. And I'm going to go on, and I got a couple of more. You guys already seen what I did, so I don't see a need for me to stop and go through explaining it again, because that's very simple. There he is, my ham on my bread, my onions. Like I said, you don't need a lot. You want the onions to mix in with that brown sugar. These are really a treat too, guys. They're a very popular favorite around the house with my little football crew. They look forward to these. If they come in not having made these, then usually it's a problem. And I got 1 or 2 other things that they always want when they come to. We'll get to those probably in this video. But there you go. Everything's on there. We're going to roll. I'm going to put that right there. I don't want any of the hand to be hanging out if I can avoid it. And you see right there, that's my last and final roll. And I want that to stick together. And it has for the moment, for the most part. And I'm going to set that right there next to this one. And they look beautiful. And what I'm going to do is, I got a little bit of brown sugar left. I'm going to put a little bit of white sugar on top of that. And once I get them all done, fried up in the frying pan, I'm just going to sprinkle just lightly a little bit of brown sugar on them. A little mixture of brown sugar and white sugar on them. Okay, so you see what we got, guys? They're actually beautiful and they taste wonderful. It don't take but like a second in the oil. I'm cooking it in olive oil. It's only gonna take about a second in the oil for to get these done. And they are a very, very, very tasty treat. Everybody that you serve this to will be very happy. I can guarantee you that. So I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. And we'll get back to the next part, which is be when I put my olive oil in the pan and we start getting this in the pan and get it fried. And they are gonna be a treat. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I'm about to go ahead on and finish off my little rolls that I got here. I got my heat on about medium, but you really want it on a little lower than that, but you want your oil to be really hot when you start. So I got my pan hot already. I don't have anything in there yet. Got my pan ready, and that's good and hot. So I'm gonna pour my oil in there next. And I'm gonna give it a minute and let it just go ahead on, and cause the oil is gonna cool the pan down just a little bit. And once I get my oil in there good and hot, and I see it's where I want it, I'm gonna drop my little hams in there, my little ham rolls in here. And you can actually take these, they're good, you see. You can actually take these and cut them in half if you want to. I usually cut them in half once I get them done. But they're going to be really, 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 they're going to be really good. Okay, everybody, I'm back. We're ready to roll on these Hawaiian ham rolls. We're ready to roll on the rolls, guys. I got my olive oil in my pan. I got it ready. I got maybe like a half an inch from the bottom of the pan. You want it to be kind of like deep fried. But you don't want deep frying, because if you drop them down in deep fried, then they're probably gonna open up and your stuff is gonna be everywhere. So I'm gonna take it just like this, and I'm gonna lay it in the pan. Ooh. And I'm gonna lay a second one in there. And this pan is only gonna allow me to do 2. So I'm gonna do those 2, and it don't take but a minute, guys. Honestly, just 1 minute. And they're literally ready. And they're cooking slow just like I like them, because I don't want to rush them, because these burn really, really, really easily. So just take them and put them in there. I'm going to actually probably go ahead and flip this one on over. Flip them both on over. Hold it there for a second. Trying to open up on me, and they will open up on you. Flip that over. You see how pretty that looks? It looks like it's been toasted. And we'll do the next one. Like I said, only about a minute, guys. And see, that's wonderful, because when the guys are sitting there and they're hungry and they want you to bring it right then and there, 1 minute, you can make them happy. Especially if you got a meat lover, because a meat lover, they'll love the ham. You can do this with other things too. I do it with turkey. You can do it with roast beef. But you know, the deli roast beef. And once you get this right, and they look right to me, so we don't want them too dark. We want them like that. Actually, they are perfect. Those 2 are perfect. And you just take them out, like I'm doing now. There's going to be a little oil on them, so I'm going to take them and I'm going to sit them right here on a paper towel. Let the oil drain out on the paper towel. And we'll put this next one in there and let that one go on. Like I said, it only takes a minute. You may think that the ham is not done on the inside, but it's perfect. I mean, you don't want it overdone anyway, because it is supposed to be lunch meat ham. So, and with this lunch meat ham, this deli ham, if you cook that too long, it gets like cardboard. We don't want that. We want them to be moist and juicy, just like they are. And let's flip that. Like I said, don't take but a minute. That will go ahead and do what it's gonna do. And I'll turn that just a little bit. And see, like I said, guys, in no time, you can do, probably, you get a bigger pan, because this is a small pan. If you get a bigger pan, you probably could do 5 at a time, and what, 3 minutes for 5, and cut them in half. That's 10. You can keep them rolling for quite a while. So I'm gonna leave that there for a minute. But look at how beautiful that is, guys. I think that I did a great job. And these are the other two. And we're gonna make them pretty. We're gonna get some white powdered sugar. Not a lot. Mix it in with that brown sugar. There we go. Look at them, beautiful and golden brown. Turn my little heat off. Beautiful, golden brown. And what you think, guys? Isn't that pretty? Okay, people, I'm back with the finished product. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I've taken my time, let them sit on the paper towel and drain some. And now, like I told you, I've got my powdered sugar. I got brown sugar and a little bit of white sugar mixed, so it makes it not white or not too brown. It makes it, actually, it makes it about, you know, a light colored brown, just like we want it. And I want my little rolls to be that way, turn that way, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Look, isn't that pretty? Sprinkle a little bit. You don't even need a lot, just enough to change the color, make it look kind of like tasty. And when you bring those into the room, those babies into the room right there, and you got a bunch of people sitting there watching, you know, the game, you bring a lot of love. I actually might take, I got some peppers, green, well, no green, I got red peppers, orange, and yellow. So we're going to dress it up just a little bit with the peppers. And sprinkle a bit of parsley. What you think, guys? That's my finished product. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be tasty. We're going to take a knife and cut one in half, cut it apart. Let you see what we're working with, because they be wonderful. Look at that. Doesn't that look tasty? And I just take those and cut them in half like that, and that's the way I serve them. Put them on a plate, make them look pretty. Put some honey mustard dressing up there or some ranch, and make a whole room full of people watching the sports game, football, basketball, hockey, whatever, NASCAR. I do them all. That makes them very, very, very happy. So, there you go, guys. That was a quick, easy one. Hope you try it, because it's a great recipe, and you're going to be missed out if you don't. And like I say, it's a quick recipe. Don't have to be just for game night. You can do this for Saturday night dinner, Friday night dinner. Quick snacks for the kids. Anyone that you need to do quick, that's your guy. Thanks for coming. Again, this is Casey. You all know the drill. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. I need some subscribers. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. I need you to like my video, and I need you to leave a comment in the comment section if you feel the need to leave a comment in there. I would love for you to try the recipe and leave me a comment saying how you liked it, whether you liked it or not. But for right now, that ends my video of my Hawaiian ham rolls, and I'm getting ready to get into that. before I get into the next one for my game night 2 video. Again, like I said, like, subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Smooches. Smooches. This is Casey. And I'll see you next treat. Bye-bye.